Hi guys, so I just wanted to come on here to talk about my transition while I'm getting ready to go out. And a disclaimer, I am not a makeup artist, I am not a pro. I just do simple everyday makeup. Even when I go out, I really don't do that much. So these are not tips or anything, this is just my way of doing my makeup. So I was thinking about when I transitioned, and how I know that people may have a hard time transitioning and don't know what to do with their hair. Transitioning for me, it was difficult because of the two different textures, and I didn't know what to do with my hair, and I didn't know all the products that was out there for that. But it was the best decision that I could have made for myself, honestly. And I just want to reassure people that is transitioning, that I know it may be hard and difficult and you don't know what to do, but it will all be worth it in the end. I had two different textures and I didn't really know what to do with my hair, but I got the hang of it, honestly. It was a lot of trial and error that I had to do, and with products I started off with Cantu, and then honestly I would do twist outs, and then I would do that every night because I would put a bonnet on my head, and when I would wake up it would be destroyed. So I would do my twist outs every night, and yeah, that's what I did for a couple of months until I was, comfortable enough to not have to do every night, being fine with it not being as perfect as the first day. But it was good. In all actuality, it was well worth it. I don't regret transitioning at all. It takes a lot of patience because you're dealing with something new. Well, I was dealing with something new. I don't remember, my texture before I got relaxers. So I had to, educate myself and train myself on how to work with that texture while also working with my relaxed texture. Every night for a couple of months, and then I stopped doing that when I got comfortable with second, third day twist outs here. There was a point where it was growing more, and then I went through a phase where I just didn't like how it was coming out, so I just would do 4 big braids in my hair and then take it out and just put it up in a bun. It was a nice bun that I wore for a little while. It's just finding hairstyles that will work, that everyone goes through that phase where they the quote-unquote ugly phase, only because you don't know what to do with your hair. But always remember, everything will work out, it would be worth it. It's like a butterfly coming out of its cocoon. It will be worth it. Everything will work out. You just have to have patience. That's my thing. I had to have patience with my hair, with my two different textures, and that's what I tell my friends that's transitioning, that you see people who've been natural for 2-3 years in their hair and their curls, and their twist outs and braid outs, and it's like, oh, well, I want to get there. But it also took them transitioning or big chopping to get to that stage. And you know, you just have to be patient because it's going to get there. Like, it's worth it, trust me. It's worth it. I mean, if you want a big chop, go ahead and do that. But if that's not what you want to do, you want to transition, it's going to be tough, only because you don't know what to do with those two different textures. But you know, once you learn and once you get familiarized with it and the products that's actually with your hair, then it would be good. Like I said, I started with Cantu and Eco Styler Gel, which I still use Eco Styler Gel. I don't use Cantu anymore because I feel it's too oily for my hair. So maybe I'll go back to that, trying, at least a leave-in, but I don't know. But yeah, so Cantu, Eco Styler Gel, and oil for my twist outs when I was transitioning, and honestly, I think that worked well when I was transitioning. And then I moved to Shea Moisture, the coconut and hibiscus line, with the Eco Styler Gel, which was good as well. And yeah, so that's the products that I used for my transitioning period. And for cutting, well, not cutting, for clipping my ends, like I would clip every so often, like nothing big, but I would clip. And I think doing the twist outs helped my curls form as fast as they did, because that's all I did was twist outs. And then there was a point where I just braided my hair and then took it out and put it in a bun. But I trained my hair to curl. Transitioning is good. I mean, I know people that chop their hair off, and I know people that's transitioning and it's like, oh, I don't know what to do with my hair, it's two different textures, blah blah blah, I want to straighten it. And it's like, no, don't use a straightener, because you're going to damage your natural hair, and then it's going to take even longer for your curls to form. And when I was getting relaxers, I straightened my hair all the time, so one side was shorter than the other side, and it's this side which is still shorter than this side, and I just want this side to catch up with this side, and that's, you know, one of the issues that I'm having. But that's from straightening my hair so much when I have relaxers. When I was transitioning, I used absolutely no heat whatsoever, and I know it's going to be hard not using heat, but I mean, you have to make sacrifices. That's the name of the game, making sacrifices for what you want. You want your curls to flourish, you want your hair to flourish, you have to make sacrifices. Heat is not the end of the world. Like, you can, there's things to do with your hair. I mean, you'll be fine without heat. I promise you. She said, look, ma, no hands. She said, look, ma, no hands and no dollar. I don't dance and I want roscoe. I want Waka. I think I deserve a chance. I'm a bad motherfucker. Going at some motherfuckers. A young handsome motherfucker. I sling that wood. I just done chucked them. Who you with? And what's your name? And you not here through I'm Wale. And that DC shit I rap all day. My eyes red cause of all that hate. Don't blow my high. Let me shine. From one of you, take my time. Nigga want me, we can take it outside. Fuck you up, party. Most important thing when transitioning is patience. Have your patience. Don't give in. Don't say, oh, just let me cut off my hair off. If that's not what you want to do. If that's what you want to do, or if you just don't care, then, you know, by all means. But if you want to transition, just have patience. It all will work out. You will be able to, you know, be a pro at handling your hair, your new texture, your old texture that's, you know, no longer going to be there in a couple of months to a year. So, you know, just have patience, do your research, try the products that I mentioned, like Cantu, the leave-in, and, you know, Eco Styler Gel for twist outs or braid outs if you want to do that. You could also try protective styles like braids. You know, I didn't do that because I honestly don't have the patience for that. I don't have the patience for braids. I'm also tender-headed, so that wouldn't work for me. But I mean, you can do that. I know people that, you know, put braids, or, you know, they do sew-ins, you know, just to make it easier for them. But me, I personally, no. I guess took the longer way by actually, you know, playing in my hair, but that also gave me the knowledge that I needed to when it was time to, you know, cut off that final couple of inches of relaxed hair. And the day I did that, that was liberating. Like, my curls were there. I mean, that was the first time I ever had short hair. It was like to here. And that was the first time I ever had short hair. My hair always been to my back. So, you know, doing that, even though it was something new for me, it was like a shock because it was so short. But my curls were there, and, you know, that's what I wanted, and that's what I worked so hard for. So, you know, wrapping everything up, just make sure that, you know, you just try to have patience, and you try to, you know, remind yourself that you're doing this for you, and you're doing this, you know, so you can rock your natural hair, no matter if it's, you know, 3A, 3B, 3C, 4A, 4B, 4C. It doesn't matter. Like, everyone here is beautiful. You know, everyone has different types of curls, textures, everything. So just be proud. That's all I can say. Like, it's worth it. It's so worth it. I promise you it's worth it. So now let's pick an outfit. I have to hurry up and go though. But let's pick an outfit. Let's see what we're gonna wear. I don't know. It's kind of like see, I'm extra, so I like to wear heels everywhere because I'm short. So, you know, I have mainly heels and a couple of sneakers. But I think today is gonna be a sneaker day.
You've got some vacation time. You and your girlfriend, too bad mind. Bad when you both combine. I don't know why you look so nice. Yeah, you're not nice, you're rude. Want me to feel like I'm new. Want me to watch you do. Don't get you look so nice, but you're not nice, you're rude. Look what you put in me. I never do this to you. I need to hold a corner, and it's no wine. One time, I need to hold a corner, and it's no wine. One time.